Rachel Reeves is considering reducing the cash ISA allowance down to 4,000 per year in a bid to try and stimulate growth by getting people to invest more in stocks and shares. There's estimated to be around £300 billion of cash sitting in cash ISAs at the moment. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I can see both sides of the argument here. Rachel Reeves wants to try and promote a culture of investing like they have in the US, and personally have the majority of my money in stocks and shares ISAs over cash, as the returns are comparatively much higher when investing for a long period of time. But that's where the problem lies. It's generally considered that if you're investing in stocks and shares, you should be looking at a minimum time frame of around 5+ years. If that change does go ahead, it will push people more towards investing. If someone invests in an all-world fund, the UK makes up around 3.5% of that global index, and there's a lot of US focused or biased investors at the moment. The S&P 500 or Nasdaq have zero UK shares in there, so how much growth will this actually promote? I'm not sure it will be much, but it should increase the overall wealth of the UK population just through the higher returns than cash ISAs, and have a knock-on effect on growth. If you're saving for a purchase in the short term, like a lot of people are for a car or a wedding or a house, then a cash ISA is definitely a safer option. Personally, I bought my first house last year and I was saving in a cash ISA for a few years before that. If there was a 4K annual limit on cash ISAs, then I would have ended up paying some tax on the interest income, or be at least exposed to the stock market volatility if I had invested instead. I can see the rationale here, but I generally think it won't go down as a popular decision. It might be worth implementing a total cap on the amount of cash you can hold rather than an annual limit of 4,000, but I don't know. What's the solution? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.